I also want to talk about the other end of financial services, and that's the customer.
Yeah.
And we have noticed very slowly women becoming co-signees on home loans now, opening bank accounts. Obviously, there are a lot of women in the workspace, but still not, research shows us, not taking enough control of their money, leaving it still to a male family member. From your experience within the bank, what does research show you about your own customers?
So it's changing very rapidly, and women actually invest a little differently, and dare I say better than men. We find that women will make decisions on property earlier in life. You know, they want the security. So a woman left to it will invest in her 20s in property, may then dabble in equities in her 30s and 40s, and then come back to property later as she looks to either upgrade or and invest in property for a dependent parent or some such issue. So women are taking decisions, and dare I say, yes, we could do better with ensuring that women themselves decide for what they earn and what is theirs, and decide for the family. And I do think women invest better. I didn't mean that just tongue-in-cheek, because women invest with the security of the family in mind. They always invest for an uncertain environment, and therefore the safety factors that women build in are really very good. And we've seen this, interestingly, also in terms of women who are fund managers, where there's a little more research on that, but I'll share it because those habits, I think, must reflect in private investing as well. So what women will do, and the research showed that funds managed by women were doing 3.86% better than the market average, which suggests that they do outperform the market. And some of the reasons for this, and the research shows that, this is not just my impression, but I endorse it completely, is that women, again, tend to believe, they don't believe they know everything. So they're not out there to say, hey, my way is the only way. Very consultative in their approach, in their understanding, and to that extent, they're there in a much more balanced way. They also tend to stick to the strategy. And in fact, I think it was University of Michigan research that showed that women trade, or men trade 56% more than women. So men can overtrade, and when you overtrade, there's a risk that you buy at the tops and sell at the bottoms. Women stay with the program a lot better. And I think at the end of the day, it is about ensuring that women plan better for uncertainty. They are more likely to stay the course on strategy, but also to plan for the uncertainty, and therefore you get a safer, balanced fund investing. And so if women can be better fund managers, and I think that's a trend which is being demonstrated, then I don't see why women would not be good private investors. So maybe women just have to have the confidence, maybe a little training at times, to ensure that they're also managing their family finances. But it is a growing trend.